every atom in its place, every apparent thought in its place, every apparent feeling, sensation. This just as it is, full display of freedom. This just as this is, full, effortless, ordinarily radiant, self sprung, self luminous, golden vast display of the being that is, the being you are, the being you've only ever always been, the being you will only ever always be. This, just like this, without one thought needing to change or disappear, without one belief needing to change or shift, without one habit needing to change or shift. Full permission for all to stay as it is, full permission for all to self release and the ecstasy of what never was. All inclusive, this just as it is. Not one realization needed, not one extra spiritual experience needed, not one extra understanding needed. Full welcome, every realization, every understanding, every mind blowing point of view. Full permission, this as is. Each apparent phenomena equally, succinctly, perfectly, delightfully announcing, exulting, celebrating this that doesn't change, this that's naturally present, this that allows for every dream to have a beginning, a middle, and an end, if a dream were ever possible. This, the simplicity of this, the floor just as it is, the knickknacks, the orchids, the pink, the whiskers, the thoughts, this just as it is, wholeness just as this moment is. So sweet, the option to allow a complete relaxation here, not having to sort out any points of view, not having to sort out any data, not having to sort out any phenomena, not needing to put so called positive experiences in the positive box in a supposed head somewhere, or negative or neutral. The factory door is open. If you want to step out of the factory of constantly sorting out what's positive, what's negative, what's neutral, what's good, what's bad, what's factory doors open, free. Nothing wrong with sorting out positive, negative, and neutral. That's what mind forever loves to do. Still doesn't put one dent in the endless spring of being. And in the dream of a lifetime, consider for a moment not needing to solve anything, for this moment to be as it is, not needing to fix anything or understand anything or overstand anything. It's a sweet moment to give yourself to that which already has you, and give yourself to yourself. As we rest here, and if there's still a sense of points of view, descriptive frameworks, anything that can be described, as we open to what's already open, as we relax into as what's already relaxed, such a sweet recognition, invitation. Everything gets to be invited to this cuddle puddle. Every point of view, every feeling, every thought, every dream of a them or a they or a world or a time or a place or a solar system or a constellation, all resting equally in the sweet, reflective stillness of your being. Radiant mind, luminous mind, self sprung intelligence, indivisible, inseparable. All this, every facet, this, every dream of a facet, this. Bottomless peace. Yes, even now you are free. Yes, even as you apparently have diagnosed yourself or the world or a realm, you are free, even with the heaviest of descriptions, even with the most convincing evidence to the contrary. You are free. Mind's capacity to think is an expression of freedom. Freedom is free, and everything else is free too. Every apparent else is free too. When we innocently try to change our mind, it is not your true nature that is trying to change mind. It is innocently mind identified as someone trying to change a mind. Mind only has a problem with itself. Thought only has a problem with thought. You, as consciousness, the hugeness of you, not the blink of a life stream of you. This life is a blink, beginning, middle, end. Everything ends. Impermanence, sweet poetry, exalting the permanence of being. When we allow our minds to be as they are, we turn up the volume, so it seems, because sure enough, this presence is beyond singing and resounding throughout all the cosmos. But so it seems to a beloved dream of a someone that the volume is turned up and you get familiar with the fundamental well being that is more you than your name. Names given and names chosen. More you than body. More you than your fingerprints, your soul prints, your preferences. Closer than the breath. The you of you. For a moment, consider the times innocently you've identified with wrestling with mind, or innocently identified with wrestling with feelings, or if there have been thoughts like, why do I feel this way? How do I get rid of this feeling? Maybe I didn't do it right. Maybe I didn't listen clearly. Maybe I didn't have a realization. Maybe I didn't understand the truth of my being. Maybe I didn't get the grace from that last retreat or my guru. Maybe all those thoughts supported by the innocent assumption that the feeling isn't completely welcome just as it is. The moment we open to whatever the weather might be of our internal landscapes, What relief? The relief is immediate. The benefit is immediate. And in the context of a human life, my favorite word, available. Available. We use so much energy attempting to fight with the mirages of perception. So much energy bleeds off in an attempt to shadow box. We stop, allow, open, welcome. We discover that our nature is a shimmering atmosphere of peace. Nothing can survive in a shimmering atmosphere of peace. The ecstasy is too great. Self release. And we notice nothing is ever actually stuck. It's only ever self released. The thought of something being stuck at some place and some time is but one thought, self releasing now. Solid, aware intelligence. Here, you, vast expanse, undefinable, indescribable. You, the sweet, loving benevolence. But every dream of a black hole gets to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Every dream of a planetary system, solar system, beginning, middle, end. Every dream of a someone and a lifetime and an evolution and a growth and a particular genetic makeup, celestial makeup, beginning, middle, end. Solid. Notice how this moment never affected by the solid, unwavering, stable, clear. the heart of awareness. Ashtavakra Gita. This is called the Fool. By nature, my mind is empty. Even in sleep, I am awake. I think of things without thinking. All my impressions of the world have dissolved. My desires have melted away. So what do I care for money or the thieving senses, for friends or knowledge or holy books? Liberation, bondage, what are they to me? What do I care for freedom? For I have known God, the infinite self, the witness of all things. Without a fool, within free of thought. I do as I please, and only those like me understand my ways. I do as I please, and only those like me understand my ways. The clear space of awareness. The beloved who is pure of heart is bound to fulfill himself in whatever way he is taught. A worldly man seeks all his life, but is still bewildered. Detached from the senses, you are free. Attached, you are bound. When this is understood, you may live as you please. When this is understood, the man who is bright and busy and full of fine words falls silent. He does nothing. He is still. No wonder those who wish to enjoy the world shun this understanding. You are not your body. Your body is not you. You are not the doer. You are not the enjoyer. You are pure awareness, the aware, loving intelligence of all things. You are without expectation, free. Wherever you go, be happy. Desire and aversion are of the mind. The mind is never yours. You are free of its turmoil. The mind has never been yours, always free of its turmoil. The thought of a you has never been you, always free of its turmoil. The assumption of a you has never been you, always free. You are awareness itself, never changing. Wherever you go, be happy. For see, the self is in all beings, and all beings are in the self. The self is in all thought, and all thought is in the self. The self is in all sensation, and all sensation is in the self. The self is in all feeling, and all feeling is in the self. The self is in the element air. Air is in the element, the reality of self. The self is in the element water. The element water in the self. And wood and fire and all them, earth and all them too. No, you are free. Free of I, free of mine. Be happy. In you, the worlds arise like waves in the sea. It is true. You are awareness itself. So free yourself from the fever of the world. Have faith, beloved. Have faith. Do not be bewildered, for you are beyond all things, the heart of all knowing. You are the self. You are this that has been labeled God. You are love itself. The body is confined by its natural properties, innocent, no problem. It comes, it lingers a while, it goes. But the self neither comes nor goes. So I grieve for the body. If the body lasted till the end of time or vanished today, what would you win or lose? What would you win or lose? You are pure awareness. You are the endless sea in whom all the worlds like waves naturally rise and fall. You have nothing to win. Yay! You have nothing to lose. Yay! Child, you are pure awareness. Nothing less, nothing more. You and the world are one. So who are you to think you can hold on to it or let it go? How could you? You are the clear space of awareness, pure and still, in whom there is no birth, no activity, no I. You are one and the same. You cannot change or die. You are in whatever you see. You alone. You alone exist. This, as this moment is, you alone, just as this moment is, you alone as immediate perception, you alone as immediate knowing. Just as bracelets and bangles and dancing anklets are all of the same gold. I am not this, I am he. Give up such distinctions. Know that everything is the self, yourself. Rid yourself of all purpose and be happy. All right, Ash Tavakakarakarakaraka. Ash Devakra. All right, Ash Devakra Gita. There's a little bit more from Ash Devakra from this. The world only arises from innocence. The world only arises from ignorance. You alone are real. There is no one, not even God, separate from yourself. You are pure awareness. The world is an illusion, nothing more. When you understand this fully, desire falls away. You find peace. You can't have your cake and eat it too. For indeed, there is nothing. Where the cake at? In the ocean of being, there is only one. There was and there will be. only one. You are already fulfilled. How can you be bound or free? Wherever you go, be happy. Never upset your mind with yes. Never upset your mind with yes and no. Be quiet. You are awareness itself. Live in the happiness of your own nature, which is happiness itself. What is the use of thinking? Once and for all, give up meditation. Hold nothing in your mind. You are the self, and you are free. You are the self, and you are free. This moment forever saying hello to itself in every possible expression, some of them a little more obvious than others. So it seems. So it seems. All phenomena exalting. Every thought says you are free. Are you willing to be fulfilled now? Do you dare to be fulfilled now? Just because there appears to be a superimposed grid of descriptions doesn't mean that there's an actual superimposed grid of descriptions. Free. Microphone, please.
Uh, the word that's come up here recently, or whatever, is just pure abstraction.
Pure abstraction.
Yeah,
Mm.
the mind is just purely abstract.
Ah, I'm reminded of a time in my experience where there was this noticing that thought never needed to happen. That I didn't have to think about anything. Even the thought, I'll do nothing if I don't think about anything. And I was so amazed all that would happen and no thought about anything. Socks would apparently still happen, shoes would still happen, flights would still happen, phone calls would still happen, showing up on time would still happen, emails would still happen, hugs would still happen. Delightfully so. That's probably the main little distinction. When there's a lot of thoughts, you do the same thing, but maybe very stressed and pissed and thinking about a future of more things that you have to do and more things that need to get fixed. How wonderful that there's an option. Take the bypass. I love that so much. It's okay to go directly to what is, directly to what's real, directly to who you are now. It's okay. It's okay to be free. It's okay to exist as causeless joy, regardless of what your sign is. Virgos, it's okay to be free. Capricorn, it's okay to be free. With a what? A deck and one. Oh, I've had a deck. All righty, got a deck and one. Love it so much. It's amazing. So amazing. Stellium. Bigger, 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 still than any influence of mind is who you are. And there's some big influences in the dream world. Jupiter is, what is it? A million Earths or 1,300, 100,000 Earths fit in Jupiter. Just not even a speck. And the full stability of who you are. The only thing a thing can influence is another thing. You have never been influenced. The only thing that can entrance a thing is another thing. You have never been entranced by mind. Still here, still vast, still just as you are. Pure abstraction. Nowhere to stand on. A magi's dream, as Hafez says, from nothing into nothing. You are an elephant with amnesia. Attempting to live in an ant hole. And you've never had amnesia. Just ambrosia. The self devouring itself. Endless yum yum factor. You are. Anyone else want to share something or explore something?
Just so happy to be here.
Me too.
I'm just so happy that this comes, that you let this come through every week and that we get to be here and hear it. And I don't usually gush, but I'm taking a gush moment. Oh, gushy, gush,
Yay,
gush.
gushy, gush, gush.
Yeah,
Gush Gavatakra.
gush. It's like there's, every time I'm here, I'm just like, there's nowhere else I would rather be. And, you know, just the preciousness of that it comes, you know, it's not even you, Ash. It's
That's
just
right.
there's some shimmering shim shim
I love a
coming
shimmering
through
shim shim.
and coming through words, and we don't hear this. I don't hear this many other places. So it's just so precious.
So very honored.
Thank you.
Thank you, love. Yeah.
I'm just so happy.
Mm. Mm. It's so great. Isn't it so lovely that we really get to be here? Yeah. Yeah. Uncontrived preciousness reveals itself. Yeah. It's so wonderful to indulge in the sweets of the dream. The sweets of the dream, all the wonderful things we dive into and consume, and so sweet to, for a moment, fall back into what's real. Fall back into what's whole. Notice that you are home itself. And whatever appears on the screen, whether it be a phone screen or a TV screen or a mind screen, just like on the screen of the phone or the movie screen, appearances, 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 still just the screen. Not an actual cat there, not an actual influencer there, not an actual waterfall there, just the screen. Same with awareness, not an actual thought there, not an actual sense there. Self with self as self. It's all self. It's all light. It's all right. Where I'm from, it rains and then it shines and then it rains. I've paid attention to the teachings that the weather brings. You can be yourself with me. I love you just the same. Scream and shout, I promise I won't take it personally. Feelings come and the feeling goes. It's alright. Feelings come and the feeling goes. I'm border on insanity with the enlightened mind, like chanting monks who lost their meaning, searching for themselves. Acceptance happens naturally without the need of time. Unnecessary effort or becoming someone else. Feelings come and the feelings go. Spiritual experiences come and those spiritual experiences go, realizations come, and the realizations go. All will come, and blessedly all will go. It's all right. It's alright, alright. Alright. It's alright, alright. 'Cause alright. Yeah. Where I'm from, we spin around and no one really knows the truth of our location. Still a mystery to us all. Yeah, we're so consumed with always trying to control. We rise above the clouds and then we lose our wings and fall. Feelings come and the feelings go. It's alright. Feelings come and the feelings go. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Alright. Yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. La 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 la. La 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 da 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 yeah, da 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 la da 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 la da 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 is ole, 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 light with a light, light experiencing light. Mind is nothing but light, feeling nothing but light, trauma nothing but light, 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 nothing but light. It's alright, 'cause it's alright. It's alright, 'cause it's alright. 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 Thank you, loves, for this time together. Thank you for noticing that we never leave and that we never came. Satsang never began. Satsang never ends. Just a quick announcement for beloveds that may see this. July 20th, Queer Magic, reigniting the full spectrum of our innate brilliance. It's a one-day psychedelic retreat experience. You can get more information on that on Instagram. If you go to Calagna Music. Or what, sorry? Remix Your World. Hey, Remix Your World on Instagram. You can find all the information about that. July 20th. August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. An ayahuasca, non-dual ayahuasca retreat that my beloved co-facilitator Gervais is calling Ashawaska. August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. If you know anyone in North Carolina, if you're in North Carolina or you want to travel to Asheville, beautiful destination spot, please reach out to me. YouTube, Messenger, Facebook, Instagram, my website, asheries.com. July 10th through the 15th. Aloha Waska on the Big Island. We have a few spots left, so if it calls for you to be on the Big Island with satsang and the satsang of ayahuasca, you're so welcome. Please also send me a message or go to leafandivine.org for more information on that. September, we have one spot left. So fun. September, I don't even know which one it is. We're doing 4E retreats with my beloved friend Deborah Silverman, September 23rd to the 25th, and then 27th to the 29th. And you can go to deborahsilvermanastrology.com for more info on those 4E retreats if it resonates. And yeah, never ever go to a retreat, never ever go to an ayahuasca journey, and you're still absolutely free. Just as you are. And mind is the only psychedelic you'll actually ever experience. If you'd like to leave a love offering, you can do so on the little thing over there or on all the different things that maybe are there, maybe they're not. We'll find out. Right, loves? Thank you.